Hey everybody, this is Coach Calloway. Welcome to this week's Midweek Fuel podcast. I really believe today's podcast will absolutely make a positive impact in your life. We're going to give you a few very important investment principles that will create wealth in your life and create wealth for the average person. First, let me start the podcast with my gratitude. I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for checking us out. I certainly want to thank all of our Elite Club members. I am truly humbled and thankful. We are really building something really special together, and it really encourages me every day. We know several things about each of you. Number one, you were created with greatness, and you were created for a purpose in your life. And number two, that our Elite Club members are fully understanding the value and benefit of investing in themselves, because the best investment you can make is always in yourself. And number three thing that we know is that self-improvement, self-development is a major separator that ultimately determines if you are successful at achieving and accomplishing your goals and dreams in your life. These are the foundation and the fundamentals of what CoachCalloway.com is all about, and it's truly humbling and amazing at all the lives we're impacting in a positive way and changing together. CoachCalloway.com is all about elite performance in life. It's about, improving and empowering you to succeed in every area of your life, financially, professionally, and personally. And we are fully committed to giving you unmatched and the best elite performance coaching from the corporate boardroom to professional athletic fields and to living rooms all across this country. It is really good stuff. Today's topic is going to be powerful. It is titled Wealth Creation and What It Requires. And when it comes to wealth creation, everyone must understand these facts that I'm about to share with you today. Fact number one, in today's society, what the vast majority of people, what the middle class, what the average person believes about what I call the two W's really matters. And those two W's are work and wealth. We all go to work. We go to work, we get up and do that every day to pay our bills and to meet our responsibilities with the hopes that we can earn enough to ultimately create a certain level of wealth for ourselves and our families. But please listen to what I'm about to tell you right now. You cannot work your way to significant wealth. Let me say that again. You cannot work your way to wealth, especially generating generational wealth. It's not possible to work your way to that level. Wealth is only created when you understand how to use the three primary things that I'm about to cover in your life. Number one, investment. You must understand the types of investments you need to make to generate and create wealth in your life. You cannot work your way to wealth, as I've said. Instead, you invest your way to wealth. The right investment is what unlocks the door to generating this wealth. Number two, understanding residual income and understanding how to get your money and your investments to work for you on your behalf. It is really important to understand the benefits and how to employ residual income in your life. Residual income is the money that continues to be earned after an initial investment of time and resources. A few examples of that could be royalties, rental income, interest income, dividend payments are just a few of the types of income streams that produce residual income in someone's life after you make an initial investment in those things. You build a residual income in two main ways. Number one, through business creation, and number two, through investment. The third thing that I want to share with you is recurring income. Now, recurring income is very similar. It is the income that is generated on a consistent recurring basis. It just keeps coming after that initial investment or business creation has taken place. Again, just like residual income, recurring income is also created in two main ways, through business creation and investment. The most common way that the average middle-class person and family is managing their life and managing and producing money today is not through residual or recurring investments. Instead, it's through trading their valuable time for money. And instead of earning their main income through business creation investment, which will produce residual and recurring income, they depend on their time as the primary income earner in their life. Again, most are exchanging time for money or exchanging time for a job or a paycheck in their life. And when you do this, you're limiting the amount of money that you can earn and limiting the wealth that you can create in your life. It's really just simple math. You only have so much time to give, so therefore you only have so much earning potential when you're exchanging your time for money. And even worse than that, if you can't give your time, then you are not earning income. You're not earning anything. So when you're exchanging time for money, if you don't have the time to give or something happens so you can't go exchange your time, then there's no income coming back your way when you're living life and managing life and your income this way. So to create wealth, you must find residual and recurring income so that you can earn without your time being involved in producing the money. When your time is limited, it simply means your earning and wealth potential is also limited. These are just facts. Trading your time for money is simply an addition and subtraction equation, and you cannot add and subtract your way to wealth. Let me give you a few simple examples of what I mean. I think this is really a good analogy of how you can't add or subtract your way to wealth. Number one, you could just take a penny as an example. Take a penny a day and add to it 1 penny every day for 30 days, and you'll end up with 31 pennies after the 30 days because you started here and you added to it 1 penny a day for 30 days obviously equals 31 pennies at the end of the 30 days. You will never get anywhere of significance just adding to it every day, but yet that's what we do. We trade our time for money and we get a paycheck, and then we try to just add a little bit to it every day, every week, every year, every month, and we're not going to build significant wealth in our life by just adding a little bit to it every day. But when you understand how to use the power of multiplication and the power of multiplying things, that is extremely powerful and does make a significant difference in our life and the level of wealth we can create. So when you multiply that penny, let's say by doubling it every day for just the same 30 days, and after 30 days, that total is 5.3 million. So you start at a penny, you add 1 to it every 30 days, you end up with 31 pennies. You start at a penny, you multiply it by doubling it every 30 days, you end up at the end of the same 30-day period at 5.3 million. So this is an example of the power of multiplication versus just trying to increase or add to it. Doing a simple addition and subtraction does not create wealth, but multiplying it does create wealth. Let me share with you what type of investments then and what types of business creation I believe is needed so that you can build the right foundation under you to generate wealth in your life. The right investment always starts with this. And I want you to write this down. I want you to really hear what I'm about to tell you. The right investment always starts with yourself. The cold hard truth is clear here. If you're not willing to start by investing in yourself, then you will never create long-term generational wealth in your life. Warren Buffett, the greatest investor of our lifetime, said this: the greatest investment anyone can make, pay attention to what he said, the greatest investment anyone can make is investing in themselves, that the more you learn, the more you earn. We all need to pay very close attention to this advice. When you make your top priority investing in yourself first, then you are starting to close what I call the knowledge gap. And I have data and facts that prove this 100% to be true. Investing in yourself continuously every day, continuously, daily education, self-improvement, self-development, and coaching in your life closes the knowledge gap, which always leads to more opportunities in your life. Increased knowledge leads to being able to take advantage of opportunities when they come your way. So write that down. The number one investment anyone should make is investing in themselves. This is where wealth creation starts. Number two type of investment you need to make is investing in others, other people. I fully believe when you also make it a priority to invest in others, it creates tremendous opportunity for yourself. I literally could give you hours and hours of solid information and facts and data and hundreds of reasons about the tremendous benefits in your life when you take the time to invest in others. Believe me, this is a major key to generating wealth in your life. Once you build that right foundation of investing in yourself and investing in others, you are then ready for number three. Number 3 is business creation and investing in income earning assets. This business creation and this investment in an income earning asset that produces residual and recurring income in your life. The problem is people always want to jump straight to number 3. People like to talk about, well, what investments should I make? What type of business should I start? Should I invest in stocks or funds or real estate? And what type of business can I start or be, good at? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You get my point. These are great conversations to have, but trust me, when you start with investing in yourself and in the lives of others, then number 3, investing in something that's going to produce residual and recurring income will pay off. But when you jump straight to number 3, you're never going to be successful with number 3 if you haven't established that foundation of the first and second points that I made here today. I want to bring that to your attention. I want to encourage you not to jump to number 3 type of investment without the other 2 first. These 3 principles that I just laid out are a package deal. And when you make all 3 of these types of investments in your life, that is exactly how you create and build long-term generational wealth in your life. Man, I'm telling you, this is really good stuff. This is great advice that I'm giving you, and I can back it up with data and facts and case studies time after time after time. So, number 1, invest in yourself. Number 2, invest in others. And then you go into number 3, you find residual and recurring income streams, investing in assets and business creation. And now you're on the pathway to building long-term generational wealth in your life. So let me wrap up by encouraging you to get in touch with us here at CoachCallaway.com. We have the perfect opportunity for you to check all 3 of those boxes: investing in yourself, in others, business creation, and investments into residual recurring income opportunities. We have them all 3 right here at CoachCallaway.com. That's exactly what we do and what we're all about. So I want you to do this. Send me a quick direct message. Just DM me from the social media platform you may be listening to this on, or just email me if that's easier. So write this email down. My personal email is coach@coachcallaway.com. That's coach@coachcallaway.com is my email. That email will get to me. And when you send me that direct message or that email, simply just request a brief phone call with me. And we'll discuss how we can help you build and create wealth in your life using all 3 of these principles. Believe me, don't miss out on this opportunity. Take advantage of it right now. People that are successful and generate wealth take advantage of opportunity when it sits before them. You have to act and take advantage now. So email me or DM me right now and say, hey, let's have a brief conversation. We'll have a quick conversation about CoachCallaway.com, and we'll show you exactly how to execute a plan on all 3 of those steps. You'll be so glad that you did. You can participate in number 2 right now and do a little investing in others by sharing this podcast. So I want to encourage you to do that. Share this podcast on your social media feeds. Maybe text a few people, text a few friends and say, hey, listen to this podcast. And I really appreciate you sharing the podcast. And if you have not subscribed, do that as well and hit that like button. So thank you so much for listening. And always remember, we like to say, make plays, not excuses, and go be elite. Until next time, God bless.